Hey, yo, we back with another video, and this time we reacted to another police body cam. We're gonna get right into it. I think it's a female. We ain't gonna waste no time.
Can you roll your back window down for me too, please?
I want to know the reason you pulling me over.
I'm gonna tell you.
But I know you ain't got no reason to pull me over.
It's because your window tint's pitch black dark.
God damn, you just seen me get out the car from with my uncle.
Okay, I saw that your window tint was pitch black dark.
Man, you sat in the parking lot and you sat right there and you watched me get out the car from with my grandpa when he just pulled off in that blue truck in that parking lot back there, and you followed him.
Ma'am, I'm not sure what that has to do with anything.
But you just.
I was in that parking lot looking for something else entirely. I pulled you over for your window tint.
Okay.
Is this your vehicle?
Yes, it is. Go ahead and run my license.
Do you have the paperwork for the vehicle?
It's a rental car.
Do you have the paperwork for it?
He talking about cousin tint.
Are you the one that rented the vehicle?
Yes, I am.
Do you have the paperwork for it?
Give me 1 second.
Thank you.
She feisty.
I assume you currently live in Georgia?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Who put the window tint on the car?
The window tint came on the car.
When you rented it?
Yes.
Did you rent it in Georgia?
Yes, I did.
Okay. On the state of Florida, it's way, I'll put a meter on it, but it's way too dark. And this is too far down.
Listen, I stay in Georgia, I don't stay here.
It doesn't matter if you're driving in Florida, okay? When you get that pulled up, just let me know, okay? Just find the paperwork?
I'm looking for my rental agreement.
Okay. Can you, while you do that, can you roll your window up to about right here for me?
Yeah, well. The fucking police got me pulled over right now. Because he say the tent. So he say, but he sat there and watched me and
She said, so he say.
Parking lot, then he pulled out behind me. I'm watching the whole time.
Do you want me to explain this to you, or are you talking to him? It's at 2%.
I stay in Georgia. So
okay.
I'll call you back. Oh.
I'm willing to bet that in Georgia it's also too dark.
They don't care about tent in Georgia.
But it doesn't change the fact that if you're going to drive in Florida, but you have ties here, because I can see you in the computer. So you.
I don't care about having ties.
My point is that means that you. That's my point. Are you going to listen to me? So that means you come here. So if you're here driving in Florida, which you have reason to do that if you have family here, then you need to be aware of what our state statutes are also, because that's what you need to abide by.
Law that they don't care about the tent. Then they pass that law.
What?
No, there's no law that says they don't care about tent. No, ma'am.
They passed
the window
the law.
tint in the front is supposed to be no darker than 28. It's got to be 28 or higher. You're at 2.
You're not able to run in your system to see that the rental car is in my name, because
I cannot do that. No, ma'am. I just, anything with the VIN or something would be good. Can you roll your back window up just a little bit higher for me? That's good right there. All right, the back's also at 2. So the back's supposed to be no lower than 15. So this is too dark and this is too dark. And then like I talked about up here, you see right here where it says AS1?
Yep.
That's where it's supposed to stop. You're twice the distance down, okay? So all 3 of these, and I'm sure the other side's also too dark. Does any of that have the vehicle information on it? It doesn't matter if your name's on it.
Send it to my email, so that's what I'm looking for.
All right. When you find it, just let me see so I can see that agreement, okay? You got it?
This the invoice, but that don't show shit.
I mean, that's helpful, but does it not have your name on it?
Yeah, it got my name on it.
All right. Sit tight. Say bye. Ma'am, do not walk over there.
Okay.
Walk over there.
All right, that's fine.
Thank you. Please walk over there. Single occupant. Mom is over here. Some family members. She'll probably give you an attitude, but you can just run the door. Be ready. Thank you.
Hey, go and step out for me, please. Yes, ma'am. We're going to run a canine on the vehicle.
Okay, now, for what?
Because the sergeant wants to.
Who is the sergeant?
The one who pulled you over.
Y'all so pitiful.
Just do me a favor, step out here in front of this vehicle. Just step over here for me, please.
Y'all so pitiful.
Ma'am, please step in front of the Tahoe.
Oh my God.
Right.
So you the sergeant?
Yes, ma'am. Well, he's running his dog on the car.
Okay, what's the reason for the search on the car?
We can run a canine on any. We're not searching it. He's running a canine on it. Because if the canine alerts, then we can search your car.
I don't care, but I'm just asking why. You didn't smell no weed, so it went no possible call.
That's exactly. If I smoked weed, I wouldn't have a dog come out here.
That's crazy.
Seats. Find it. Check it. Here you go, boy. Here you go, boy.
Here you go, boy.
Thanks.
No, he was giving me a thumbs up. Please wait. Nothing in there that's not supposed to be in there, right? That's what you said?
I want to know the reason you said you're searching my car because
Well, now the dog alerted on it, so now I'm going to search it.
the
so-
dog alerted for what?
You can talk to the canine handler about that. When he comes over here, he'll explain that process to you.
Hold on, wait a minute.
I'm not a canine handler, so I don't know exactly what his
So
dog
you said the
does.
dog alerted the car?
That's right. He can explain all that process to you right there. He knows exactly how all that works.
What questions do you have, ma'am?
I want to know, you said the dog alerted the car?
Yes, ma'am.
So what that mean when the dog alerted the car?
It gives us probable cause to search the vehicle.
That's good. So you saying like it's weed in the car or
It's an odor of an illegal narcotic.
what you mean? Like weed or something? Because I don't smoke, so.
He's not imprinted on marijuana or anything.
They don't even have no reason to search the car. They brought the dog for whatever reason. Said the reason I pulled him up because I seen him at the region bank when I was talking to him. I pulled off from his mouth and he pulled me over. I can't believe y'all doing me like this. Like I'm a man or something or something. Is it because of my record? What's going on?
373, 10-4 check.
Damn, they going through all that shit.
So I'm pretty sure all of this is going to have cocaine residue, which is in your purse and your passport and everything else.
Cocaine, I don't smoke cocaine, so you're not going to find cocaine residue.
Okay, well, it's white powder.
What you might find is Percocet. You're not going to find cocaine
Okay.
residue though.
My
But
point.
you can go ahead
Okay,
and
never mind.
test
I was trying to explain it to you, but never mind. Why the dog probably alerted on your car, okay? But I don't feel like arguing with him right now.
334, case over.
it.
118. Can you run a firearm for me?
Bro, they found a blick.
354, reference your.
We're past the point of a traffic stop. It's called a narcotics investigation. Yeah, because the canine alerted on the car. So that changes it to something different. So then I can't just sit here and do nothing. So as long as I'm doing my job, which is what I'm trying to do, I'll be done soon, okay?
There's not going to be anything in that car. We just actually got to have
I mean, well, there's some indicators in here. There's a bunch of white baggies with white powder residue in it.
bags of white powder.
She said it pills. I don't know. Did you ask her? Ma'am, are you a convicted felon?
You said what?
Are you a convicted felon?
Yeah, I am.
Whose bag is in the back seat?
My kid's dad was back there. My
Well,
old
stand
man,
over there for me.
His bag is back there. His name is Demetrius Funderburg. So whatever you see back there, you can run it.
Whose duffel bag is in the back?
My kid's stuff is back there.
That's your kid stuff?
So that's not mine that's back there. I do have 4 kids that's in the car and my old man that be in the car with me.
There's a gun in it, which is purple. And it's under all of her feminine belongings. There's like tampons and everything else in there. She can sit here and say it's her kids. I'm pretty sure it's hers. Let me see if this is cocaine. Most of it was in her purse. She's trying not to go to jail. That's why she's all worked up. She knows that gun's in there. assuming you heard her say Percocets.
Yeah.
Which, I guess maybe, they do put off some powder, right?
Especially if you grind them up and snort them.
So the Thunderbergs are like pretty well known dope trappers. And she's got a bunch of history with us. Maybe it is pills or some other narcotic other than cocaine. But I'm not going to try to test it for anything else. The question is, do we take her to jail for the gun or do we not take her to jail for the gun? Backseat, duffel bag, under all the clothes in the bottom of the bag. She's been real worked up this whole time. It's clearly probably hers. We're going to see some more of what's in the bag. We got anything.
I'm about to pee on myself. I honestly pulled up here too.
We're going to ask him if he's comfortable with that. It's in traffic stop.
If she goes with her, I don't care.
Go with it?
Please, thank you.
Put the camera back on.
Yeah, I'll let you know.
I was walking crazy.
Ma'am, how do you know this lady? How do you know this lady?
This my sister.
Okay. How many kids does she have?
4.
How old are they?
The girls.
Her kids, yeah.
They range from 15 to Dee is 8, 9.
Okay. Didn't expect her to say she was a felon.
It's a felon.
Obviously, I think she's lying.
Of course.
About it being her
That's
kid's
a
bag.
Female's gun right there.
And why would this be in your daughter's? And all the clothes are for all the
That's
clothes
crazy.
are for a bigger lady. I was trying to see. I may look one more time, make sure I didn't miss something that would be identifying.
Oh.
Some kind of inhaler.
Well, whatever she had, she just flushed. So,
If she had something on her.
yeah,
Bits and pills or something.
probably crotch and stuff.
I assume she would have been watching, hopefully.
I would.
To some
assume,
degree.
And I told her to put her camera on before she went
Yeah.
in.
Hopefully she didn't let her just go in there. She probably stood at the door though.
Oh, God.
She probably did. Whatever. I'm not worried about that. All right. Well, I'm gonna once over the car one more time, and then we'll go down this rabbit hole. Where do your kids live at?
My kids say it's good. What's the problem?
All right, Miss Anderson, I'm gonna read your rights to you real quick. Doesn't mean you're going to jail. Doesn't mean you're under arrest. It's just because I want to ask you some questions pertaining to that firearm. Okay?
This is my boyfriend. You want me to call him?
Well, let me read you.
Right.
Let me read you your rights. Okay? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in court. You have the right to talk to a lawyer for advice before we ask you questions, and to have him with you during questioning. If you cannot afford a lawyer, one will be appointed to you before any questioning if you wish. If you decide to answer questions without a lawyer present, you still have the right to stop answering at any time. You also have the right to stop at any time until you talk to a lawyer. Do you understand these rights? Do you have any questions about these rights? All right.
Sir.
So obviously I hear you saying that gun belongs to your boyfriend, right?
You can run it. If y'all run it, y'all will see his name.
Okay. So let me explain something to you. There is no such thing as a firearm registry. Firearms don't have a name assigned to them like you think they do. That's a general misperception from the public, okay? You can't register a gun, all right? Now, what does happen when you buy one, the place that sells it will have your name, and it'll be the name of whoever purchased it, all right? But that's the only
that's
way.
What it is. It's under his name.
Okay. So, but this is what I'm asking you all these other questions for, which you probably figured out, okay? There's a bag in the back with tampons, eyelashes, eyelash curling stuff, all of what a shirt's just like that, very simple clothes that would fit you, that appear to be your clothing and your items in a duffel bag in the backseat of that car. Everything else in the car has your name on it, tons of stuff. Tickets, ID cards, medicine, everything in there is yours. And I can tell that by looking at it, including items in the bag. And the one thing in the car you're trying to say that is not yours is the thing you're not supposed to have. You see what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, I get that.
So it's in a bag
It's my
under your
boyfriend.
stuff. And
He
you know
hid
you're a
the gun
felon.
in there because we got kids, so we don't want our kids.
So you said that was your kid's bag.
He hid my kids use this bag.
So why would you hide a gun in a bag that kids use if you're trying to keep
Please tell him you love his gun.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
So the way that everything looks at face value is just
it
gonna
looks
look.
crazy on me.
Listen to me.
With this gun.
If I were to get fingerprints or DNA off of this gun or off the magazine, would it have your stuff on it?
Go ahead.
That's not the question I asked. If I
want a
process.
lawyer at this point because if you're fingerprinting.
All right, face this way for me.
Okay, what's your reason for taking me to jail?
Face this way.
No, I want to know what the reason to take me to jail.
Stop.
Don't put your hands on me. Do not put your hands on me.
Stop.
Don't put your hands on me. Don't put your hands on me.
Listen to me. There's a couple.
Oh, man.
I'm going to jail.
I'm telling you, you're gonna go for this gun.
No, what the fuck I'm going to jail for?
Stop.
Man, y'all taking me to get my phone.
Stop.
What the fuck y'all taking me to jail for?
All right. I just need cuffs.
Man, okay, let my hair go.
Stop. Stop. You're gonna turn this into an extra car. Don't turn it into an extra car.
Man, you taking me to jail for
Listen to me. Are you gonna lift in this hand? You may be able to beat the gun charge, but if you resist us, you won't beat that. You hear me? You understand what I'm telling you? So just relax. Stop.
You got them too fucking tight.
Well, you're pushing and shoving on us. This is hers. All right, I'm gonna go make sure that she's okay with it, but I'm pretty sure she's okay with you having everything here, okay? So I'll just explain this to you from the jump, all right? I was over at the Planet Fitness. I'm looking for a juvenile that ran away, okay? I see this car in the parking lot with dark window tint, and it leaves the parking lot with dark window tint.
Damn, little mama, I got so into it. I forgot I was reacting to it. That's how much I was into it. That's crazy.
She wants the phone?
Yeah, she wants to phone. She said everything else can go to you.
Okay.
And then, am I able to talk to her before y'all take her?
The way she's acting, I don't want to do that just because of the way she's acting, okay? If she was cool and collected with us this whole time, but she obviously decided to get a little, which I understand. I'm not trying to take that away from her, but it doesn't change the fact that we got to think about safety and things like that, okay? So nonetheless, I come down here, you saw the whole thing basically. We ran a dog on the car, it alerted on the car, searched the car, and so the dog ran on the car, it alerted. There are several bags, like corner bags, like I can show you if you want, with white powder residue in them that appear to be some kind of narcotics. She mentioned it would be Percocets if it was anything at all. There weren't any actual Percocets, just residue and apparent narcotics, right? Continued searching, and there was the gun in the bag in the back seat. She's got a duffel bag in the back. She tried to say it was her kids, and she said it wasn't her kids, and she said she's all over the place because she's scared. So the gun appears to belong to her, so she's a convicted felon. She's not supposed to have the gun. So I'm going to charge her with the gun, okay?
You gonna charge her with
Possession of firearm by convicted felon. I'm not going to charge her with resisting. If we had to dump her on the ground, maybe, but I'm not petty. I'm not trying to do all that. I'll just take her down there for the gun.
So what happened? Were you gonna talk to her initially?
I was interviewing her, but the facts of it all is that the gun, everything shows that she owns that gun, okay? All right, you got any questions?
No, sir.
All right.
Damn. Oh, with my ammo. That's a degree. Man, they done locked baby girl up, man. Nah, that was crazy, man. What y'all think about that, man? Y'all think the cops was wrong for doing that? Or y'all think she got everything she deserved, yo? I ain't gonna lie, I kind of felt bad when she started crying and all that, but I don't know, man. I was into it so much I couldn't even really talk, but let me know what y'all think in the comments, though.